Hello and welcome to Small Time TV. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land, the Woiwurrung Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nations, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and welcome any First Nations people we have with us in attendance here tonight at Small Time or streaming from across the globe. Very warm welcome to you. I'm going to throw over right now to Gordon Koang and band to play some songs for us. Are you ready?
Ready?
Great. What are you going to start with?
We're going to start with a song said stand up and clap your hand.
Okay,
Don't keep
great.
quiet, move your body. Come up here on the stage with your partner.
Perfect.
Let's do it. Stand up and clap your hand. Stand up. Stand up and clap your hand. Stand up. Stand up and clap your hand. Don't you keep quiet, move your body. Come up here, here on a stage with your partner. You can dance now, now. Show us your style. Give us your attention. Listen what we're gonna say. We love you, audience. Music here is a very serious. Don't stay behind. Come forward, yeah. We are pleased now to warm you. Stand up and clap your hand. Stand up. Stand up and clap your hand. Stand up. Hey, stand up and clap your hand. Don't you keep quiet, move your body. Come up here, here on a stage with your partner. You can dance now, now. Show us your style. Give us your attention. Listen what we are gonna say. We love you, audience. Music here is a very serious. Don't stay behind. Come forward, yeah. We are pleased now to warm you. Stand up and clap your hand. Stand up. Stand up and clap your hand. Don't keep quiet, move your body. Come out here, yeah. On the stage with your partner, you can dance now. Show us your style, give us your attention. Listen what we are gonna say. We love you, audience. Music here. Stand up and clap your hand. Stand up. Stand up and clap your hand. Stand up. Stand up and clap your hand. Don't you keep quiet, move your body. Come up here on a stage with your partner. You can dance now. Show us your style. Give us your attention. Listen what we are gonna say. We love you, audience. Music here is a very serious. Don't you stay behind. Come forward, yeah. We are pleased now to warm ya.
And should we play Krang?
We're gonna do another song. Say Krang. That Krang tell people dance. We need you to dance everywhere you are.
Woo! What a party.
So
Amazing.
Good. So good.
So good. Thank you, everyone. Gordon, Koang, and band. So I'd love to have a bit of a chat with you all and start sort of at the beginning. So yourself, Gordon, and your cousin, Paul Beale.
Good plan.
You arrived as refugees from South Sudan.
Yes.
And how long ago was that you arrived in Australia?
Yes, really very good question, and we're really very happy here to be with our television, Small Time.
We're so happy to have you
we
here.
arrived here in 2014, December 29th.
Okay, so about 6 years ago.
That's true.
Or not, yeah, thereabouts. Yeah. And so back in South Sudan, I did some reading, and you were called the King of Music. You were a household
This is what
name.
they always say. When I make the concert, all of them, they say, I am the king of the music. And if I went to Kenya or other part of East Africa, they used to say the Michael Jackson of South Sudan is here.
Yeah, so
which is very good.
Yeah, 10
I loved it.
albums, I think you recorded and released 10 albums, and everyone knew you. And
For sure, we did 10 albums in overseas, and now we have an album coming out very soon, and also it will be another one, it will be 2 or 3. We're very serious to do it.
3 albums?
For sure.
Oh, great. I can't wait. You have an amazing band here.
I love this band. We're calling it Brilliant Band. And then the people will say in Australia, King of Music and Brilliant Band.
Yeah, it's an amazing band. So you're here now in Australia for 6 years. You have your permanent residence now?
I got my permanent residency last year because government is working very hard and people coming very quick always, and they delay a little bit. I finished 5 years and I get it last year.
Amazing. So both of you, and you too, Paul?
Yes, always.
Yeah, amazing. And so I believe that you're now sort of playing shows and making money to bring your families.
That's true.
Over to.
We have this plan. When we get enough money, we will bring the children here and they will enjoy Australia and they will enjoy our band too.
Are they musical too?
Yeah, some of them, they trying it, but they are still very small children. They underage, all of them. The firstborn of mine is now 14 years.
Okay. So, and now, like, the amazing thing about what's happened is that you've joined this collective called Music in Exile, which was begun by Joe Alexander of Bedroom Suck Records.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful collective. So it's an initiative driven by musicians to create space to tell stories and share music of recently arrived people to Australia. So I'd love for you to tell us a bit more about Music in Exile and how you came to meet Joe and now Alice and
That's a really good question. So Music in Exile, if I'm here to say something about it, it's really very nice music collect, as you said. So we met that time when we were in Asylum Seekers, waiting for the residencies. So that time we were together with Asylum Seekers in Dandenong, and they know that I am a musician, Paul and me. We play the instrument for 31 years. We explained it to them, and then they told us there will be a connection we will get to you, and then that connection will show you to the old people in Australia. And then they called the man. His name Ariel Broom.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
Yep, he's a friend of Small Time.
Yeah,
too.
he has something like great organization, I think. So they call him, and then Ariel Broom take us to the other places, and then he said, "I'm not the right person to connect you with a lot of musicians or a lot of festivals or a lot of some of the things that people do in Australia here, but I have a plan to show you to the people." Then he tell us there is a man, his name Jomar, and then this guy will give you good connection.
Yep.
Because we're very curious to get the people who know what we're doing long ago when we were overseas.
Okay.
And then Jomar, when we met him, then he took us to other places where I try to perform with my tom and djembe. And then Jomar say, "Gordon, I am not the right person to connect you with with other musicians and other people who can motivate your music. So, but I have a plan to give you another person." I say, "It's really nice. It will be good. I think music will grow up very well. And then
I think so.
he connect me with Joseph Alexander, the Joe. And then Joe told me there is a music in exile.
So Ariel to Joel to Joe.
Joe.
Music in exile.
Which is very nice. And then I got music in exile. The music, they planned it to give me the band, the brilliant band. So I really very happy when I give them the launch of the instrument and they catching it up very quick. They're very clever.
So the band that you would play or the musicians that you would play with in South Sudan or Kenya or Uganda or wherever you would tour, would it sound like this?
They sound great like this. And they catching it up very quick because, as I say, they are very clever. When I tell them the way that we're going to, they catching it up very well.
Amazing.
Paul Sarasso with drum, Joel Robertson with keyboard, and Alas with violin, and Asha with the bass, and James Manic with the conga, which is very, very nice. And Paul Biel with tabla. He doing it for 31 years, as I said before. We doing it
Amazing.
together.
And
so
Gordon,
the band become very wonderful. And Gordon with a tom.
Yeah. And Gordon and Paul with the incredible suits.
For sure.
Yeah, always. Yeah. Every show I go to that you play, you're always the best dressed.
The best dressed. That time when we start to play the show, some shows, because we started before, we didn't get our residencies. We didn't put the good clothes because we see like we're nervous to get our residencies. It's very hard because the government say that we're working very hard and people coming all the time. The Gordon, you don't have a way to get it very quick, but we did. But we put the bad clothes because we are not happy. But when we get our residences, we put the good clothes. From that time, from August until now.
Yeah, because now we're celebrating.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm very glad because these suits are incredible.
So nice.
So here at Small Time, we're all about inspiring and educating early stage and emerging artists and people just starting out. And because the two of you have been playing for so long, do you have any advice for people that are just starting to play and wanting to share their music like you two?
Very good question. Let me give this chance to Paul first, and then I will come to say my advice.
Okay, that would be great.
Thank you very much for the question. Yes, of course, we've been doing music for a long time, and we are very happy and we enjoy it. But the music, there is a difficulty a little bit, so it needs a commitment. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be a musician, you have to go through difficulty. Like, maybe you don't have an instrument, or you don't have a band.
Yep.
And, inside, you want to do the music. Mm-hmm. But the way you wish or you want to do the music, maybe is not what you are getting there. So, and then I can encourage everyone to have a commitment, which is very important. When you have a commitment, you will get a good thing. Like we came here almost 6 years in Australia. So we've been patient, as Gordon say in some song. So we are patient and we are very quiet and normal and calm, So you don't need to be stressed or distressed when you are doing music.
Just committed.
Okay? Yeah, you have to put a goal, like you want to achieve something. Yeah, you should have a goal, and that goal, how to target or how to get there. So it's not easy.
Do you always have different goals that you're trying to achieve?
Yeah, but we have a different goal because if you try this road and it's already closed somewhere there, then you have to come back. So I may use this road to have someone like Joe. Mm-hmm. So maybe I could ask Joe, can you help me to connect me with other or an advice?
Yep.
So this is what music will grow up.
I think that's really beautiful because it sounds like Music in Exile is a real community for you. Sure. And
the Music in Exile, we appreciate what they did, okay? Even the commitment they did was they don't know what we are doing, but they still have a commitment to help us. But we are not helping them, but they're helping us.
I think you help them
because we don't know the way forward, but they show us a way forward now. And, we get a good band.
Yep.
So which is we are, we feel like we have 100 years in Australia, which is very good. So this is what I can advise anyone who want to do the music. You may record some song, maybe record is not good, it's not clear where you want, so you can still move forward. So this is what I can tell everyone who want to do the music.
Thank you.
Yeah, and music is very good when you achieved it.
Yeah. And what about you, Gordon? What advice do you have?
Thank
for
you very
us?
much. It's really very good question. I loved it so much. So let me start it like this. I was born blind because I need everyone to hear me very well. So even if my English is not clear, well, so I will try. I was born blind. That time is 1979 to 1980. So when I grew up to 1987 to 1988, so I've been decided to do something. I decided to do something because I think big, I try to think big, and I was a child that time. So I said that in this world, I didn't see anything now. What I will do, because I understand from my mother, she told me that when I get you in my stomach, my son, you were there for 9 months. And in the future, if you are very lucky, you will be here for 90 years to 100. So this time, you are beginning to be a big child. You can do something if you have a future plan. And then I asked myself, and then I started to pray God to give me the way to think. And then he gave me the way to do the tomb. I have my cousin, his name Luca. Mm-hmm. That guy, he knows to play the tomb very well. And then I decided to tell myself that I can play that tomb because it will be my work. Because in South Sudan, there's no chance for the blind people to do something. So, like another work. Mm-hmm. And then that guy teach me. When he teach me, and then I learned the tomb very quick for 1 month. And when I learned it, and then I entered into the churches, and then I sing the song with choir together with them. And then when I know that I am very professional in the tomb, then I decided to compose my own songs. I begin it, and then I compose my songs. The music is a very big struggle. Then I tried until I learned to compose the songs. To advise people with this world, if you are very lucky, for sure, from what I hear from my mother, she told me that if you are very lucky, you're 90 years or 100 or 120 if you're very, very lucky. So in this case, you need to do something good, not bad.
Yeah.
Something good will remain with coming generation. Even here in my future plan, if Music in Exile doing big work with me together, and they continue doing it for so many years, they can make a center.
Yeah, that's a
For
good idea.
me, I will teach people with this tomb.
Oh, that's
this is
great.
tomb, and I don't want to leave it with me, and I will go with it without somebody to learn. I need to give it to other, because when they say it in 100 years' time, they will say that there's a man, his name Gordon Koang, is one who teach us with this instrument. To advise people, I need them to work very hard to do something, because
That's a
this
great
world
idea.
we have a small chance to stay. So this is my advice.
Great, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you all so much for being here. What song will you play for us now?
We have a song said, "My dear asylum seekers, we know you're waiting for your permanent protection visa, and we know you've been waiting for long. But sometimes it has been hard, because I get it that time. But you need to be comfortable, waiting properly until you get it." This is the song that we are going to play now. Let's do it.
Thank you so much to Gordon Koang and brilliant band.
Thank you very much.
And
So
the brilliant suits.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
So we're really happy to hear your voice, and we will come again, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I hope so. And you can catch this amazing, brilliant band tomorrow at Colour in Melbourne.
That's true.
And your record will come out sometime maybe later this year.
Okay. Yes.
Recorded in
Nice.
Brunswick.
Yes, that's true. It will come. It will
Great.
come very quick.
I hope so. Thank you so much again. Thanks for coming to Small Time.
We love it small time. We loved it so much. And you killed it, the interview.
And that's a wrap.
So good.
Thank you.